Hi and welcome to this week's video, which is titled Are We Lucid Dreaming Our Realities? Now before we go about assuming what this video could be about, let me state the underlying purpose of this video, which is basically to empower us to become super creative and to create our lives with greater ease and a sense of ownership and empowerment. Now, that being said, I would like to begin by saying that the idea or concept that our lives could be a dream is not alien to the human consciousness. The entire concept has been debated throughout time, and there is a school of thought that does believe that life is a dream, and that school of thought is called Solipsism, which basically maintains that life is a mental projection of your consciousness. That is to say that your life and everybody in your life is just a projection of your own mind, which then brings in all these questions of how can everybody in your life be a projection of your own mind. But then you have Eastern philosophy that talks about life as being an illusion or Maya, and that this is a mental projection of not just your consciousness, but a universal consciousness, which we call source consciousness. Now, we're all familiar with the difference between the two states of consciousness, that is, the dream state and the waking reality. Which is why we don't buy into the idea that dreams can be real or reality can be a dream. But now let us shift into looking at the similarity between the two states of consciousness. The first similarity that comes to mind is that when you're dreaming, everything seems as real as it would in reality. Despite all the strange and bizarre things that are going on, we don't recognize that we're dreaming, or we don't question the fact that we might be dreaming unless we train ourselves to be able to do that. The second commonality is that in both the states of consciousness, thoughts become things. But the only difference is that within your dream reality, your thoughts almost instantaneously manifest. But then in waking reality, there's a buffer of time before your thoughts and ideas can become physically manifested. The third commonality is that the world that you project within your dream is the same world that you actually live in within your waking reality. In fact, the conditions that you experience, the people around you in your dream experience, is the same as what you are experiencing within your dream. For example, is it daytime or nighttime? If you ask somebody in your dream, he would probably say that it is daytime because that's the same time that you're experiencing as well in your dream, just like it would happen in reality. The fourth commonality is that just like we can fall asleep and have dreams within our reality, even within a dream, you can fall asleep and have another dream, like a dream within a dream. And then you'll have all these false awakenings and all of that. So, is death symbolically waking up, or is death our soul's symbolic waking up from our soul's dream of earth, or dream on earth? Now, how can we all be dreaming all our lives? Dreams sound so long, isn't it? That's an extremely intriguing statement, because time within our dreams, it does not follow the same rules as time in our waking reality, and time distorts, which is to say that unlike waking reality, where I get to that, it is suggested that our dreams are created by the secretion of dimethyltryptamine, which is DMT, by the pineal gland, and it is just suggested. Remember I told you about time warping within our dreams, which is to say that you wake up in the morning and it's 6 a.m. and then you go back to sleep and you have these long, hour-long dreams, intricate dreams, and then you wake up again and it's just 6:05, which is to say that there's a disparity in time, because in your reality only 5 minutes had passed by, but then in your dream time you had already experienced hours of dream experiences. So there's a disparity, which is very, very intriguing, because if you intake dimethyltryptamine or DMT externally, the same thing happens in your waking reality. That means that in that experience of DMT, you experience all these different, all the hours and days and weeks of experiences, but in reality, only a few minutes have passed by. So the entire nature of reality shifts under DMT. Another extremely cool thing about dreams is that you end up having experiences of things that you've never had any, as in you know what it feels like to have an experience within your dream reality, which you've never had in your conscious waking reality. For example, the feeling of dying, the feeling of being shot or stabbed, and you know exactly how it feels within your dream reality, but you've never experienced it in your waking reality, which then points again to the entire concept of the collective unconsciousness. Then comes the entire kicker of this video, which is when you're dreaming and you train yourself to recognize that you're dreaming, and you do recognize you're dreaming, then suddenly you have all this conscious control of your dreams, and then you begin to create these brilliant, magical, blissful dreams. And the point of this video, that's called lucid dreaming, by the way. The point of this video is to use that recognition or conscious control of your dream as a filter to perceive our own life events, which is to say that the idea that our life could be a dream can be extremely scary, but at the same time extremely empowering. When crap happens to you in your dream, inside the dream you're extremely overwhelmed by what has happened, but the moment you wake up, you sigh a sigh of relief and you recognize that it was just a dream, and then you no longer dwell upon what happened. Your attention immediately shifts to the present moment of this reality, and then life goes on and everything else is forgotten. The same filter can be used to perceive our own small little life events that otherwise bog us down and demotivate us. When we do perceive our life events as a dream, it gives us tremendous power to heal ourselves, to allow us to let go of a lot of things, and to take conscious control of our own lives and to own it back and start creating magic, brilliance and bliss within our own life realities. And the key is to combine the infinite possibilities of your dream life with the human potential, and then anything becomes possible. And in this time of the shift that is becoming so crazy right now, the energies are flying all over the place. All of us are experiencing it. In this time, it is so vital for us to begin to start creating and exploring our own creativity and becoming super inspired to get out there and do something with our lives to benefit the entire planet. And now is when we can all do that, because we know that we are empowered. So I'm going to basically end the video at that. And before I go, I just want to tell you that I am hosting a Google Hangout on Sunday, which is the 11th, at 8 a.m. Indian time. It's probably, if you're in America, it's around 12 hours behind us. So it's around 8 p.m. in the evening on the 10th. You'll have to do the calculation. It depends on where you are in America. In the European areas, it's around 3:34 in the morning, but it's 8 a.m. here in India. And basically what I'm doing is I'm hosting a 10-minute meditation to bring out healing and love vibes to heal Mother Earth right now, in the context of all the calamities that happened to her, to us in the last couple of weeks. And if you feel that you want to get your intentions out there to help us heal the planet, join us. I have put a link down here so you can join an RSVP. You will need a Google Plus profile. Yeah. And anyway, all the details are there in that link. And if any of what I said in this video resonates with you, then add me on Facebook if you want to talk to me, or subscribe to this channel, or leave a comment below. And if it resonates with you to join us for the meditation, there are already so many people who've RSVP'd. I don't know if Google Hangout has a limit of the number of people who can join, but I don't know that yet. But you can go and RSVP, and I will see you then. So thank you for watching, and catch you for the next video.